Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well today. So I'm going to talk today about how to break free from a trauma bond in record time, like really fast. So I'm going to give you guys a few steps, and then at the end I'm going to tell you the number one thing you can do that is literally a game changer. It accelerates the unraveling of the trauma bond, and it's something that most people don't know, most people aren't talking about or doing. So hang until the end. So the first thing you want to do to unravel and break free from a trauma bond is get support. I'm always going to say this. When you are attached to someone in a toxic relationship or an abusive relationship that you actually don't want to be attached to anymore, you've realized that they're not the right person for you, you're not being treated well, what you need to do is shift that attachment to someone who is what we call a healthy attachment figure. Someone who can be a source of support for you, a source of comfort, who treats you well, who is a good, safe attachment figure for you. So that's why I always say it's so important to get support when you are trying to unravel a trauma bond. And so the second step to breaking free from a trauma bond is to treat it like an addiction. So this is a little bit of a different way of thinking about a trauma bond, but you want to treat it like an addictive behavior because it actually is. So when we get into these difficult situations with people where there is this trauma bond and there's that intermittent reinforcement, it actually reinforces addictive patterns in our brain. So when I say treat it like an addiction, this is why many people talk about the importance of going no contact, eliminating the contact with this person if you can, because that breaks those addictive patterns that your brain is used to and wants to seek out. And I say, like, for example, if someone is addicted to alcohol, you know, if they have a severe addiction, usually they don't tell them to keep drinking or keep drinking in moderation. Usually they say, in order to heal from this addiction, in order to get sober, you need to stop drinking. So it's kind of the same thing when we think about these trauma bonds. It is important to eliminate or at least limit the contact you have with this person, because like I said, it right now, if you are in a trauma bond, your brain is addicted to this person. There's these chemical pathways that are getting activated by the presence of this person. And so the sooner that you can disconnect from this person, the quicker those pathways can calm down and you can start to heal. So this is always difficult to do at first, but it's worth it in the end because it really speeds your process up. The sooner you can disconnect from this person, the sooner you can start your recovery and break free from that addictive pattern to this person. And what people usually advise for you to do is to, when you're going through an addiction, you kind of just have to go through the withdrawals, right? And it's an unpleasant process, but this is how you heal. This is how you detach. This is how you separate from someone who is not right for you, who you're with because you feel those addictive bonds to them. So yes, it's a bit challenging. You have to withdraw from them. It's uncomfortable at first, and that's why I make sure I tell people to get support. But it's extremely important. And so the next step to help you heal and release yourself from a trauma bond is to replace that addiction to this person with a healthy addiction. So like, for example, if you're leaving a relationship and you feel that that urge to reach out to them, to go back to them because you're experiencing some uncomfortable emotions, do something else. So I'm a big advocate of not distracting yourself from your emotions, but in this case, when you're really trying to break an addiction to someone, it can be useful to distract yourself, to replace the behavior of reaching out to this person with something healthy, like taking a walk, like getting into meditation, getting into yoga, some more intense form of exercise, a hobby that you can now throw yourself into. This is the kind of thing that's going to, again, like I talked about in the beginning of the video, it's going to start to shift those addictive pathways from the person that you're trying to let go of to something else that's good for you. So yeah, hiking, journaling, whatever it is that makes you feel good. It can even be like learning how to cook healthy foods. Distract yourself when you have those moments of wanting to reach out for that person. Channel that energy into something that is good for you. It can even be like building a business, So this is the time to essentially distract yourself while you're going through the withdrawals from this person. All right, so you guys ready for the most important thing you can do? So this is the game changer here. The most important thing you could do to free yourself from these trauma bonds is to release the emotional baggage that is keeping you in that bond, in that relationship. So I do this with my clients through energy healing. The work that I do is called the emotion code, and it gets to the root of what is keeping you attached to this person, and it gives you the chance to release it, to let it go. And this has been the thing that really speeds up this process for people, because instead of spending weeks, months, and years in this cycle of going back to this person and leaving and then going back because you haven't addressed the emotions that are keeping you there, this is the thing that really makes a huge difference. So the work I do, the emotion code, it gets to the source of it and releases it quickly. And I have seen people go through the process of letting someone go extremely quickly, much quicker than they would have otherwise. So this releasing the emotional baggage, the thing that is keeping you bonded to this person is key. It's huge. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Message me if you are ready to release the emotional baggage, to break free from your own trauma bond that you're experiencing with someone, and you're ready to do it now. You don't want to wait another week, month, or even year of being stuck in a difficult relationship. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.